propaganda. Propaganda is going to play from the news.
I want to make about the 3 million.
We don't want to hear that.
Oh, you don't want to hear nothing on the news.
No. Hold on, Diego. Y'all get your time. We are there. Teddy, this is my take on it.
Mario, hold on. I need to read an article for you guys. There was a statement put out by PEM seeks to clarify questions over the Support Jamaica platform, all right? Because PNP have it out there that the money is missing. It's nothing like that.
But from yesterday, me hear they say that say money not missing. But go on, Kerry. Can me want to talk about that money thing we just mentioned?
Money missing. Oh, no, come by this.
Yes, Diego, give me a chance. I've been on a few platforms. And I heard them say it. So I just want to clear up this. So in a statement on Tuesday, the ODPM say the Amber provided platform free of cost as a contribution to the national recovery and not as a paid contract following from Hurricane Beryl. It said the original donation site was decommissioned after serving its purpose, but Amber repurposed the technology to support the national response to Hurricane Melissa. The agency say Amber has never received or managed any donation made through the website, so they don't manage the money or anything that go through the website. It says all donations are processed through the government designated financial institution and deposit directly. The planned migration of government controlled data from Amber hosting environment to government infrastructure. So what they're saying is like persons who donated to that site, all their information, this is where they messed up, where they should have put something in place to have all that information transformed to their website to secure the person's information who donated to that website. That's the only thing that they messed up with. And they're saying that they accept responsibility with that, and they will be working on that. All right, I just wanted to share that. But guys,
yes, Kerry. Yesterday in Parliament, I was listening to it. I heard all that you said, and it's a fact.
Yeah, so people may kind of out a while. Every minute electricity goes in Jamaica.
Remember, we had a hurricane 8 months ago. Don't take things, everything will come back.
So it's an impact, it look like the wires, but not like every minute, like.
So in the electricity thing, if there's breezes blowing, let's say there are areas that got damaged and wasn't recognized as big issue. This time of the year, you're gonna have breeze and the wire touching together. That's gonna cause a short, and it is gonna cause the fuse to blow, or it's gonna cause a surge in electricity. Please, my Jamaican people, understand that that is a normal process because all our electrical wires are run above ground. It is part of our life until we can pay for underground service.
In some communities, Olympic way, only in some.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. But I want to say something on the $3 million before we move on. Please, may I beg you? Now, host, if you would realize that this report is from February. We are how much months out now? And these things are highlighted.
4 months.
Right. Now, remember now, in the biggest hit of Jamaica in terms of a hurricane, Glasgow would still have to pay the staff who are Jamaicans. Right? In order to maintain the system across the island, the electricity, the rent, and all these things has to still pay. If it is that local people, meaning a lot of us would have been sending back money into Jamaica, and as citizens, we still would have to pay. Remember, even though Lasco is collecting the remittance money or their commission fee, they have to pay to their overseas affiliates, for the money transaction for occurring. So we might look at it all enriched and all of that. They have to pay their other portion. Is it that you're telling them that, because Jamaica is getting a donation, their affiliates overseas must collect their money? Come on now, people.
All right,
We have
so-
to understand the game.
Well, on there,
Of
there you go.
business.
Well, on there you go. Me I play the 30% something because more understand it. Where 'cause I think maybe most Jamaicans some not get it, but we kind of understand it. But me I play it because that part they come up most of it. Regardless of Lasco, I take back the money. Take certain percent of the money if the government don't collect the money within 40 days or something like that. So me I play the part and see if maybe we never did a list right or something.
Are the best that the government can get in terms of the percentage charge, etc. at this point in time.
We're undertaking that now, Chairman, but we have not gone the way of changing the financial services institution as yet.
Well, I mean, even though you haven't, you should do a little shopping around and find out whether you can get something more attractive.
The Auditor General also pointed out that after deducting the fees, Lasco Financial Services Limited had a 45-day holding period for 30% of the remaining funds. That money was for potential chargebacks.
Why was there proposed a 45-day time frame to retain 30% of all donations? I'm trying to understand the logic for that.
Chair, I wouldn't presume to speak on behalf of the institution. This was something that was sent to the previous finance officer in an email. I can't recall that they would have provided the explicit reasons behind it.
So what's the current agreement in terms of the time frame for retention of funds and what percentage?
There's currently no agreement around that matter, Chair. Operationally, based on our discussions, we have suspended that matter until we come to some formal agreement.
Why would you not have an agreement that compels the provider to make the funds available within a very short period of time? And I would think that would be a matter of a few days, not 45 days, certainly not a week. I mean, you know, you have RTGS, you have ACH, none of these things take a protracted period of time.
ODPM has committed to resolving the matter as quickly as possible.
All right, so thank you. All right, so here we know that's not corruption, we generally clearly.
Nobody not speak on corruption, Teddy. We not talking about
but no, we come up. All right, so here, all we get to understand is that. All right, so it's like if the money there in the account, the Lasco financial pays for 40 days, I think them can go back and take what 30%. That our list, right?
Yeah, 30% of 70 million. How much money?
Yeah. So, but by the way, all right, so. Yeah, man, 30%. Yeah, but here what?
Let's go hard though. Them go hard. Them can do
People, you know, have to understand international transaction, you know.
Yeah, but you know, go take up to 40. You believe say like you believe it will take up for 40 days or something?
No, but Teddy, what we must still put in our head. This was February. Teddy, this was February that we are talking about, you know.
February 26th.
And Peter Bunting is trying to make it seem like it's a today issue. Now, remember the ODPEM personnel. Explain to him that it is closed because it is an instant issue of where we were collecting the money for the people of Jamaica. Now, Teddy, me never send me money, right? If spend at Jamaica, me the America. And when me reach at Jamaica, Teddy, the money now in the account again. Yeah? Why? Because me take too long to go collect the money. So what them do? Send back the money and charge him a fee for collect it back. It's not a Jamaican issue.
Then do that in America. After 90 days in America, them send it back, yes.
Exactly.
But me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. Why are we talking about that? That's a people private business. They're running a business. Let's just talk about the league for the PNP.
No, it's not that. Hold on, remember, hold on, man. We understand Lascar on their business, but remember, a donation people, so in a private again. You know, private. So, but understand the question, people. Hold on, if your money there in the place are 40 days, clearly according to last score, maybe them want to take 30%, because maybe according to for them reason, they enough if you hold the money so long. You know, as me say, me understand quite what them say.
Is it Lasco with MoneyGram? Is it Lasco with MoneyGram?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe money. Yeah,
You
money.
read the fine print and see what the fine print say.
But Teddy,
No, but most of we not read like this to say about. Most of we just we saying we go through MoneyGram and we not even know what we don't know them might take this and that, you know. We not even know say the money did we never know say we know say we send back your money for certain point, but we never know say up to
but Teddy,
but during a natural disaster, I think most companies companies are supposed to have a moral standard to say, you know what, let me drop back a little bit. Is that so true?
John, me and you know what? Well, the reality is that the banks them have no moral. Them have no moral.
Something goes to Orlando. Something goes to man.
Yeah, man. Well, a business.
In America all this time, and when them have the staff, you who are they better pay them. Then have
hold on. What did Amazon did? What did Amazon did for Jamaica during the storm? They suspend all. Hold on.
Make him say it, Orlando.
Hold on.
Make him talk.
Yeah.
Amazon suspended the fees. To make it easier for the packaging them to come to Jamaica. So a lot of people gave up even them plane.
My brother, it was a free.
It wasn't free.
It wasn't say free. I'm just saying. Them drop back something. That mean them lose.
Yeah, but he might collect it back. He might collect back in taxes.
Me don't know about the collect back, brother. When they talk about June time.
We are telling you, there's nothing free in America. Nothing free.
Oh man, I can't say that. What kind of reasoning that Olympic way?
Bro,
Let me tell you something.
Nothing will come down at Jamaica. You notice much money US tell us them pay, then give Jamaica.
Then
and
file back
helicopter workers.
Them file back fee.
The real man.
Olympic way. If me go support, I charge $100 for transact something. And me say, all right, then we go through a disaster. Me I take off $50 on a do nothing. Regardless if me never put on fees in the future, me still drop off the 50 at the time, brother.
But my point is, you are tell Lasco was to pay an international company that they must drop the fee. This was February, my brother.
Olympic way.
February.
All right, watch an Olympic way. This is something we can learn from them. And we have a fruitful discussion in terms of going forward. In case we have any further disaster where we are going to get donations. We try to grip or do things better. This is why we have this discussion. So we say
you can't tell people.
Things are madness, brother.
Look here, Diego, you cannot tell a businessman how to run in business because we have to face this reality, you know. In crisis, that's where organizations make their money or have an opportunity because them still have staff to pay and them have things to do. Is so it that we are going to face those reality?
Yes,
the damage the damages that they would have gotten in the hurricane. Who is going to pay it for them?
Me.
Lasco?
Lasco. If you get no damage.
Bills.
All right. Let me break this down to you. Every single body who donated is making a sacrifice. If you like me, take things out of my business place, pick it down at Westmoreland and say, yo, who are going to pay me back? You understand? Everybody make a sacrifice. That's a human behavior. You understand?
Being a paycheck,
No, but me, you send money come to Jamaica. Thing there. I should have gotten the same thing then because me send whole money come to Jamaica, come give people in the hurricane, you know. And me carry down package, come give people in the hurricane, you know. So who look for me?
Olympic way, right now, me have more than 1,000 items that me I make package go send go down there right now. Me can turn on
exactly.
Me can't keep them for myself and go sell them in a brother.
Yeah, but you're not gonna do that.
Me make the sacrifice.
But I still say to you, some of us just have to know that it's not everything we are gonna get free. You want Lasco to, or it. I would think that as reasonable people, if Lasco couldn't do it, they would have done it. in my humble opinion.
No,
Alright, suppose, hold on, a question. Supposedly, another company out there, let's say Western Union, willing to do it for cut rates. So you don't believe that the government should go to them more than Lasco, right?
Yeah, man, right now.
Them never
Right now, no, there was no time. Come on now.
Yeah, I understand.
Shut around in February.
You're right still. They make a preemptive approach and just say, yo, make we use Lasco then.
Maybe Lasco are the biggest one. Maybe a Lasco there alone maybe can deal with the amount and stuff, you know?
Exactly. Or even for the data to transfer.
Even for the
data to the best, the most secured, possibly the most secured, the most guaranteed, the most connections. All of that are things we are going to make it possible. And I'm happy that Jamaican people get the money.
But also wants a question. I said.
So Diego, where the corrupt cast, so when I listen to couple PNP platform and they make it look like Lasco in a corrupt, so when they make it look like
Teddy, you know, so when me a reason, that is why I always come over here from day one.
Yeah.
Stop mix me dog.
No, me not mix, but me hear it over them part there and they make it look like.
Me can't talk for them. No time at time, me the person tell us money missing, our corruption are going with the Melissa money.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, Teddy Lee, can go to something else, please. Yeah.
You know more.
I want kudos to Diego. Hold on there. I want kudos to Diego to accepting and understanding how we could have worked it out. And me always beat him, but coming into the agreement, say how we think work and whatever. It was a fair chair. You understand and to work out. I must commend him for that.
I agree.
Because I never see eye to eye. You understand? I never see eye to eye. These are the things.
We have fruitful discussion, so in the future we can get better results. You understand?
Yeah, but that's all you want, Diego. So Diego, and that is good. So Diego, like how you're here. What do you think about any Jamaican? Me now put the liberator PNP trying to sabotage Jamaican people.
That is totally
from
wrong.
The hurricane. From the hurricane.
How can you?
No, that's hurricane. Yeah.
Well, I know.
Yeah,
it's abundantly clear, brother.
Yeah.
How can you give into or saying that you accept somebody trying to sabotage something that is trying to do good, whether they do good or bad, it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you, Diego. Thank you.
Listen, when I'm a soldier, you are going to find unscrupulous people are trying to gain advantage in a situation. You never can stop that. From both sides of fence. But we have a fruitful discussion in terms of making things better. You can't take a few naysayers or whosoever and not try stereotype and say, me are the same thing or whatsoever, Bridget.
Diego, let me finish. Diego, what I wrong? Hold on the Orlando, just want to ask him. Diego, I'll tell you something. See, unlike me now, Diego, 3 days after a hurricane, I left my family and spend a month and a half assisting people, wading through water waist deep. How you expect me to feel when I hear somebody say that? Remember, say all of whom I care, I never go to nobody and say if you're a liberator or a PNP, you know. We just help some people. Then, how me should I feel, Diego, when me hear somebody say that? We just ask you. After me go out and help everybody.
Toji, I understand where you come from. And somebody you feel offended when somebody says so, it is understandable. Nobody now wrong if you feel with it. Me myself go out in a hurricane and feel much miles of road with me and my team with my powers are there. It's up on my paid.
Yeah.
I don't know joke no make it. I'm gonna just come up and talk every day I try to look like. I'm not even go live. I'm gonna do this thing to cloth. You understand?
Yeah.
Me a community activist, brother. That's why you see me speak so much more while. We might hear different political views, but it still remains say we are Jamaican and we are trying to do
the same thing.
That's our first thing, Diego. We are Jamaican. Say it again, Diego. We are Jamaican. That is the key. We are Jamaican. That is the key.
We might have different political views, always see things, but at the same time, we have fruitful discussion to try to make things better. I know everything you say, me I agree with you. But me agree there's something.
That's true. Sure,
Can I say something from morning
please? Can I ask Diego a question? Diego, the opposition leader came out and make a speak. What do you think about that statement he make?
Yeah, ask me when me think about the statement when put out after the vice note leak, all of them something.
Yeah.
Listen, me totally about the vice note.
I'm not talking about the vice note, no. I'm asking your opinion. The speech that the leader of the opposition make. Is it a good speech, a good statement? Yes or no? That's all I want to hear.
You can't determine if it's a good statement or not.
Him put him on the spot like that. Don't make him answer, but don't put him on the spot like that. Because he can't speak to your opposition leader. He can't speak to your opposition leader.
He can't make a decision based on him. He said he did the third investigation and he said it's not aligned with his party moral, and these are just
Morning,
but he didn't
guys.
condemn it, though, Diego. He didn't condemn it. That is the problem. He did not condemn it, Diego. That is the problem. He did not condemn the action.
Soji, me there, so
Soji, well, I can finish.
Orlando, and Soji. Me there, so as a PNP then, activist then, I condemn the vice note then.
All right.
I'm not finished yet. Shoji. No, not Shoji. Diego. What about the lady resign from all the committee? How you think the opposition leader come out and like him was defending them? Because they know it's a thing they've been doing that long time for me in the 60s come up. It was a backfire. The lady resigned and now the councillor have to step down. So how the opposition leader look when he go there and try to shield them? So they are not...
Listen, I'm going to say this again. And we as Jamaican understand and know this, and we have to sit with this way. You see, every administration that come into power from the birth of Jamaica, Bridget, both of them do a level of good and both of them do a level of bad. There are ways and means people are going to find strategic way to try to gain political advantage. You're not going to run from that. Because the moment of the day is all of them are trying to gain the upper hand morally upon the ground, Bridget. So you're going to find an unscrupulous person all around. You're never can stop that. The thing is, we just have to set things in place that it doesn't hamper the society and the people in. Because it no matter what, no one person don't in control of everything. So I go find unscrupulous people I go against the norm, Bridget.
Okay, Diego.
We can't go down the line. What on the other day? We can't go down the line. But we are trying to insult the intelligence of the Jamaican people. Like say we don't understand and we don't know. Jamaican citizens are very smart, bright, and sophisticated. You understand? And even though probably some of them not even book smart, them street smart.
Correct.
You understand? So them can read between the lines.
You know, more ask a question.
I'm not finished.
Then Marlene then.
Make sure you talk.
Well, a long time Marlene up there.
Oh, yes, sorry, Marlene. Go ahead, Marlene. Sorry. Go ahead, Marlene. Come Marlene there.
Farmer. What 876 farmer?
You hearing me, Teddy?
Yeah, Marlene there.
You hearing me, Teddy? You hearing me, guys?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Yes, good morning to everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
This is for Teddy Lee. Teddy Lee, I'm following you a long time. I'm a labor right, but I'm balanced. I'm following you a long time. You should never have the gentleman come up telling you about the Prime Minister never certified, and you keep make them telling you, say the government carry IC to court, but then you not get informed, Teddy, when they come up here.
Is the Prime Minister certified? Is the Prime Minister certified?
Yes, the gentleman came up all the while they keep saying it after that over the Prime Minister head. How can the IC send things to the Parliament and then finish with it? Why you keep making them send those things and you must stop them?
Hold on.
Nothing not over the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is clear.
Miss, is the Prime Minister certified?
Of course, the Prime Minister is not certified, but nothing against the Prime Minister.
But there's the IC, hold on, the IC, you know, them no do them for the head. So we can't go tell about
the Prime Minister.
But the lady is right. The lady is right. We should never bring up.
No one talk about IC and all, man.
The guy come up and saying all the while they keep saying that I'm not in your gossip.
Teddy, we are talking about Melissa, brother. Melissa,
I'm going to go back to Melissa. John, I think John was interested.
It was a question about Westmoreland. It was a question about Westmoreland.
Teddy, recognize what the lady has said.
Hold on, may I talk already?
Recognize that, please. May I beg you? Just recognize that. Hold on, brother. You know, recognize the lady argument, because I don't lie the lady I tell. We win the election. Just recognize her.
No,
but you can't run well left her.
Everybody get a chance to talk.
Run well left her.
You cannot
recognize her argument.
We will go back, but she's right. We Labour right all up in our PNP to come try bring on a leader. You cannot go. You cannot go on a PNP live.
Listen, man.
Take me off in a minute.
Well, I don't know. The IC now certified Prime Minister head.
But Teddy Lee, you must explain and tell them they paid 30 million and investigate the Prime Minister and they found nothing. Nothing is happening. You must explain that.
Yeah, but in the live, they never hear me say FID, them send it to FID and FID. Basically, say no.
FID, you must explain it properly to them because they keep coming up and saying it to you.
Yeah, but the thing is, until the IC basically certify, them people they might come with the same argument. We can't stop that.
But even the FID said they found nothing is there. It's waste of time.
Yeah,
but the FID said that. So you must say to them and make them stop spread rumor on your platform.
Yes, clearly, at the IC firm certify the Prime Minister. Currently, I'm don't do it. So if you tell a man, say a lie, I tell, so the IC.
You know what, I'm gonna feel sometimes in life where we can listen to both sides. It's not to say when another side oppose where you say you can't listen to them. We can listen to everybody.
Nobody come say anything about like that about the Prime Minister on the live because I'm a Labour. Why in the yes. We can't go tell them. You say if they come up and call the Prime Minister thief now, a zero tolerance. If they come up and say Prime Minister, if they come up and say them never lose the last election, a zero tolerance because we're supposed to can't know the facts. But the IC not certify the Prime Minister, we can't go around the argument. How much go around it?
You'll be a hypocrite yourself.
Listen what I said, that make me come off. I'm saying when they come up with those arguments, you must put the facts on the table and let them know, say, because the government have something in court, that's why they're not releasing things. Don't make them come up and still spreading it and make it the people holding on to it. Say the Prime Minister.
Thank you.
Shout out the misinformation.
People are sense overall. The thing they're not court. You know what I mean? Them take IC to court and make it so they go. But currently, the facts is that IC are allowed for whatever reason, without politics, them not certify the Prime Minister. So that
and again, Teddy Lee, the Prime Minister did not take IC to court for his certification. That's not what he took the IC to court for. Nothing like that. Is a different thing is in court for. So the people must stop it.
Oh, so the Prime Minister is certified then and everything.
No,
don't release.
What the lady said.
Teddy Lee, that is not the reason. Teddy Lee, and you need to stop that. Every time that is not the reason. The lady I tell her why she is not the certification.
Right.
No.
Something else. Why you say him certified? Everybody knows him certified.
No, but
so why you have that argument? Why you have with that argument?
Teddy, just recognize what she said.
Just recognize what she said. Just recognize what she said.
Orlando and Soji, both of you guys talking at the same time. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, but we not something to recognize what she said. And that's what she. And you can't bully me if it's the Prime Minister not certified, so you can't tell me. The person come up and say the Prime Minister not certified. You can't go around that.
But so Teddy, you ready for somebody else start now?
Yeah,
what I'm saying to you is that we can't know why. So why discussion pan for? That we have said. Discussion pan for.
Yeah, but you have to do more research. I'm not an argument on you. You need to do more research. We can't go on talk about the Prime Minister not certified yet. I believe I think they certified the Prime Minister, but for whatever reason, they still not certify him. So obviously the Prime Minister take them to whatsoever for at least we sort out what is what.
No! Hold on, Marlene, let me say something. Guys,
No.
guys, hold on, give me a talk.
You talk, Terry.
Guys, give me a talk.
Terry,
We all realize that the IC is a criminal organization, right? And the
Thank
IC
you.
is eating out of Mark Golden's pocket, right? That's why in 2025, when Andrew Holness went to the polls, he was not certified, but we vote for him and put him back there as prime minister because we don't trust anything coming out of the IC. All right? They send his file over to the FID to investigate. A letter nationwide reach out to the FID to find out what is going on with the prime minister. And they put out a letter that they don't see anything to investigate the prime minister for. But if you go on a PNP live, they don't want to hear about that letter that was released by FID that they don't see anything to investigate the prime minister for, right?
Thank you.
So right now, there's a lot of criminal right now working out of the IC. A lot of criminals.
Well, I know. IC, we have to be careful. Well, I know. IC.
Let's finish that.
This is my view.
Hey, well, I know.
Let's finish speech.
IC, maybe I will.
Let's finish speech.
No, don't let you. Don't do that, man. And we see, man, our government, our administration, we set up the IC. So,
yeah.
We don't worry about tear down the IC.
We need the IC.
Hold on, the IC.
Hold on, Terry. Guys, hold on. We need the IC, right?
We don't need the IC. We don't need
the people.
We need
hold on.
We need a different one.
Orlando, hold on. You see the people in the IC right now, Kevin Stephens and them, they are corrupt. If you go back and check, go back and check how the prime minister was treated by the IC, they are corrupt. We need the IC, but we need to clean out all those PNP inside the IC eating out of Mark Golden pocket. There's some corruption going on in there. Yes. You understand? That's why we ignore the IC foolishness and we vote for Andrew Holness and put him back there. Uno can continue certifying Mark Golden under corruption and he will still never be prime minister. All right, so I just want to land that there.
Let me leave. Okay? Let me leave. Bye, guys. And I'm listening
don't
to
leave,
you.
Marlene, big up yourself.
Don't leave. Just listen. Me understand your passion, but again, we have to
understand it more now, okay? I understand yourself.
Yeah, the letter was released by them.
We understand, mommy. Listen, stay and listen to the other.
Can I say one more thing and go, Teddy? Are you guys listen? The point that I'm trying to get out. The they paid 30 million to investigate the prime minister. They should they should use the system in Jamaica before they reach to that. They go.
Can I just say something to that? You see what happened? When they did their own investigation, you know, they didn't find anything. So what they did, they went for a team in Trinidad to investigate him. And you know what they did with that report? They hide that report from the people because nothing was in there to say charge the prime minister for. You understand?
Yes.
So now the last thing they did was send his file over to the FID, and the FID release a letter after Nationwide called them to say, hey, what's going on with the prime minister? And the FID write back in a letter to say we don't see anything in here to investigate no prime minister.
Simple.
But because Mark Golden is such a loser, they want to use the IC to campaign with. They didn't win it last election when they campaigned with the IC, and they're not gonna win again. To hell with the IC and the corrupt people who work.
So Teddy Lee, you're saying, I heard you said something, like acknowledge me. It's not acknowledgement I needed, sir. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you to inform yourself when they come up. Just line up those things that Miss Kerry said and tell them. Say, if you don't find anything about a man, is a man guilty? You go deep. You want to know how much toilet paper the prime minister used, and you find it out.
Hey, Marlene, hold on a second. We certify Andrew Holness September 3rd. Mark Golden went to the polls certified and still could not win the election.
Move up my bell and ring my bell.
We the people coming up on the platform and you tell the people certify.
Just go.
Mark Golden went to the polls certified and he still couldn't win an election. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
You tell me, I said, You can't say the prime minister certified because the IC not certified. Use your common sense.
I know you shut up.
Use your sense.
Let me tell you this. The bag of knives and them things they can't still.
Teddy, just
certified. So hold on. So the prime minister, hold on, listen, man. And we are the government, so if we have a problem with the IC, that will change it all. But currently, the IC don't certify the prime minister. That are the facts, we can't go around it. So if I say because me a labor, because me a...
Nobody say come out with that run.
The prime minister was not certified by the IC.
The IC is not a case, it's not a real. It doesn't sound like them real.
No, it was not certified by
the part of the People's National Party.
How I said that? I should either.
Me said that. Orlando. I see the part of the People's National Party.
The argument, they know not the man. And go to something else.
Overall, the IC's never certified prime minister. I'm still vote for him. I know that make me vote. You get me?
Exactly.
That's the prime minister. The fact of the matter, I believe the prime minister is not corrupt. But the IC is still
exactly.
So either we have to go change it.
You say the same thing when she has said.
No, man.
The same thing when she has said.
That's what I'm trying to say, Teddy Lee.
Yeah, man. I same thing when she has said.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But do not try the cow down tactics.
No, you are trying to say why you have to acknowledge me. I'm not special. You know who I'm special to? God and me party. Me no business with people.
So
me no business with people.
Teddy, just cool up. Move to the next one.
Yeah, but hold on. If you are to the IC stuff, hold on. I think Matthew Sam would have come out and say the FID to tell why we not listen to him.
Yeah, but
they're going through that. They will go through that process, you know.
Going through that, Teddy. That will soon. They will soon work on that.
All right, let me go. The prime minister is not at court to release him. He's not there for that. He's there for something different. That's what you must tell the people. Let me not there for the IC.
All right, Marlene. All right. He's not funny, Marlene.
But the whole IC
we can move on now.
All right, he's up on it.
The main reason why the prime minister...
go back to the league. Go back to the league.
Man. I think the main reason why the prime minister take the IC to court because they believe they might treat him unfairly.
Yes.
So that's fair. So
them corrupt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Guys, I want to say something before I leave, guys, because I'm going in some noise. The portal that was set up by the PNP to collect their donation was not owned by the PNP and was not owned by Jamaica. It's a company from Trinidad. All right. And if you go on the PNP portal, 50% of what is donated on that portal go back to that company. So the PNP is in no position, right, to talk about this portal that was donated to us for free and say that they would not take a cent out of the money. Not a cent. The only problem that they're having is person information that donated to the site that they need to sort that out, and that's what they're doing. But the money is not missing, and the company that set up the site didn't take $1 of the money. But PNP portal that they set up, 50% of that money, and if you go on their site and see, was donated back to that company, and that company was a company set up in Trinidad.
Mark Golding's sister in Trinidad. Mark Golding's sister.
So, you know, people get the thing to 20,000. People are so passionate to the civil car get to, and so the thing go more while.
You know, like, Kerry, steady. Want something, my brother.
Yes, one go back.
I could just stay. I be real with my brother. All the way a diatic, and people question me as a diated and Ray, but is the thing with diatedness, so more people understand. Nobody has to love nobody more than how somebody loves some. You understand? Because me can tell a man, say, I don't think nobody love labor like me, but yet still, I can still question things. If a man do question, even say something look a bit half a bit, or not to jump on them still. That means my mind where him can actually think for himself on that point. You understand? So,
2011 election, OLS will vote for 2016, OLS.
Yeah, I believe you.
2020, OLS. And 2025 only.
And Kerry, thanks for being so articulate and fixing the question.
Sometimes me at first, boy, you know, like that kind of trigger me, like, yeah, you kind of would trigger me.
Yeah,
so,
but
yeah,
but Teddy, out here so I want war ground, you know, man. So you see all when them start attack your brethren.
Yeah, them use them to turn against your
No,
party.
because you see out here so but you see out here so the TikTok place here is a quicksand, you know, man.
Okay.
On both sides, you know. So you have to know what you do out here, and you have to know what you say.
You have chop questions where try to chop your back against it. Yes.
The IC, for whatever reason, which me kind of can make some question. Them not certified, so me can't come up here and say.
No, but even though not certified, my brother, even though not certified, hold on, but Teddy, even though not certified, me just learn about it in a couple of seconds. Is that they're not legitimate? Is that they're not legitimate? Is that in America right now? America though, the Republican them control the Supreme Court totally. Everything the Supreme Court, you cannot say a lie because they are legit. But the thing about it is they are controlled by the Republicans. So it's the same thing with the ICC. Even though they are legit court, they are controlled by the PNP party. You understand?
Yes, so know what we see them do.
Yeah.
All right, so
Pick up yourself, John. You're correct, John. Pick up yourself.
So, understand what somebody rights upset, like for example, we know the comrades of say once a person is not certified, they want to say automatically guilty, which that don't make sense. You see me? Not because they're not certified, that don't mean they're guilty. Clearly, maybe them slide with them investigation, and the public can send the public vote. Them go all the way to Trinidad, go for you, and them still, I think for them one of people and go for still never find nothing for them.
People understand the truth. Yeah, people know the truth.
And them still not find. Yeah.
I think the question is not if he's certified or if he's not certified. The question is why is he not certified? And that the answer to that is the IC has no reason not to certify him, and that's why he's at court. There is they can't give a reason not to certify him. They have done investigation. They have employed overseas assistants to do their investigation.
Orlando.
So that's the reason why.
Yeah. That's what I say. If a comrade come up here and say the prime minister is not certified, yes, but you ask the question, why is he not certified? I think that's supposed to be.
And that's the question they need to answer. Why is he not certified? Again, taking them to court because he believes.
God not sleep. Hold on the Orlando. Hold on the Orlando. Teddy.
Yeah, man, we are timeless.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. A lot of people who just come to TikTok, right? Give me a second. Let me add a earpod. Let me just put in the other one. Meanwhile, me talk. A lot of people who come to TikTok would not have known about the Teddy before, and so you know when a person say, "Boy, Teddy, you're PNP or whatever," they wouldn't understand. If you are on a platform and think there are certain things where you have to try to balance with, and there are certain things where you just have to shut down. And let me say, Teddy, I want to the warrior from Facebook, where you know we are fighting the battle from Facebook. Teddy wouldn't know me from Facebook because we use my real name from Facebook, and you know have time for you to study people name more than so from Facebook because then time you have to type, make long statement. So when I'm running platform is a different thing, guys. But for me, this IC business, I intend that if me ever run a platform and a man come up and ask me about the IC, me go ask them say if it's in a court, and if them said yes, me go say, are you an attorney? And if they tell me no, I tell them say, well, you have no morals to really discuss the matter because it's in court and you can't adjudicate it. You know?
Thank you.
But me not tell you how to run in platform. They say it's me, because to me it's a known case right now because it was used before the election. I will still vote for him. I would there. But guys, sometimes when you get road, yes, I try to fight a point. It don't make sense, and if the host attack, I don't want nobody. I don't like them on a platform and the host attack, and you tell the host shut up or make the person talk or so. Allow the host say. Get the program back under control. Come down there, and me I try catch up on the conversation, and could I hardly catch up on it. You understand? So would I like to know where the money I discuss coming not too long join the live.
Yeah, that's the thing with TikTok. That's what I say. We're all over the place with TikTok. You know? That's the thing. So they discuss last quarter we discuss you know. But I could go back. I think when we are end the program with the people who want help in Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, and which other parts? Shulane? Like all the people can get assistance quick because John is a comrade who basically say, yes, there's a couple of people running there.
I answer a question upon that, Teddy. May I ask a question, my brother? You think Westmoreland was really set up from the get-go to always fail in case of any natural disaster based on the infrastructure, how it's set, the place is? You think it was always set up for a failure?
Yeah, but sometimes we the people have to blame because I see somebody else them bill like
that may I say it was already set up for failure. Everybody applies to see.
I understand why. Well, you know, realize most of the house and build pan too. Maybe they do it because of flooding, right? Because they build them. Somebody else and build pan boards,
stump, like
stump, like you know, long time sell of them.
Yeah,
so why for like water?
Because them was prone for flood,
Yeah.
But Teddy, you answer the question quick going on, Teddy, but I would rather him explain to me what I mean when he says set up for failure in terms of...
I don't want to go too far back in history, but I'm going to tell you what go on.
No, well, you just put something so you can answer based on that so we can understand. Is it that you're talking about policy-wise or based on infrastructure-wise?
Infrastructure I was talking about basically. So sometimes the thing about it is 1 second, sir. The thing about it is that infrastructure sometimes influence policy. So sometimes you say infrastructure and it does create the policy that goes back towards the infrastructure setting. You understand? Because if you look into 1 yard with one address, you'll find 5 different yards with one address on the outside. You understand me? I say like 1 gate, 5 inside. How them deal with that? That's kind of complex. It's technical. And so the people already knew it was going to be technical until a disaster happened now, is when we are trying to tackle the technical, which I think they should be tackling stuff like this before the disasters.
Yeah, I understand, John. But by the way, you know, so sometimes you would plan for disaster, but this one is never normal, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, it was a... But the thing with me that's also is that in a history, I mean, I go too far back, but, you know, in manly time also, in the create this type of... It was something to create more votes, because people are always thinking about the future. How to get more people, how to... You understand? It was all about numbers.
Yeah. Operation and everything. But some of them also get damaged. Our government, they build some of them?
No, a lot of those are mostly capture land, and Westmoreland is mostly capture land, Westmoreland is a big capture still.
So all them can settle some of those, like what the government have to do?
You see, I think people would have to definitely agree to relocation. Not to sense far from each other, whatever, but find a different place where them set up stuff and then make the people move on it where infrastructure is set different, the pipeline. And you know what I say? Give them off it, but people not going to want to move from somewhere them there forever. And that's the thing, and that's where the middle ground there. Because some people build on a spot when they set up for live, and yet still they live there forever, generations. So it's like it's a middle between the government and, you know what I said, a mindset there. So it's not really that easy.
John, you tell them you're from the Maroon town?
Yeah, I'm in a compound, yeah.
Yeah, and one of them were saying you support Curry. I told them no, you don't.
No, oh, please, not at all.
Yeah, somebody type that in the
comments. We got silent a long time, I know about Curry though, but all of them things. All right, so John,
I really whole conversation about him, tell the truth.
Yeah. So John, you're saying maybe why you reach on the process and also wait from your...
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm impressed, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm never a man where I ever look out for the government for any assistance. Yeah. It's where I fall, and You understand the house where I met now, basically was.
To fall one day, the government failed to like catch up, cause somehow.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The truth is the truth. Yeah, if you fall in the spot where they need them help, you need them to help. You understand? Nothing wrong with that.
You know, some people
because me a labor right. Me go feel like me go make me live too heavy. If you go say me can't question them about something. Me don't live that way. Them rather just be by myself.
That's why I was telling them not to rush you, because we can learn from this. You know, the system was not perfect. A lot of person inbox me and they asked me if I could have check up on, you know, the grant for them. So, you know, hopefully next time they can have a portal set up where people can, you know, check.
There you go.
Where they grant.
So question, John, your piece and maybe have to go reapply or them say you're good.
No, I'm good, man. It's more of a waiting game. Already, it's more of a waiting game, basically. I was only concerned about the wait. Yeah, but the only concern.
All right.
But the only concern about the wait time, because I know if me can concern, I can warn about a lot of people who's really unfortunate.
I know you can't be able to about other people.
Yeah. So we have to really put ourselves in the shoes of other people, too. You understand? And that's a way, whether them are PNP or not, but them are Jamaicans like us. Because PNP can become a labor right. I want you to understand that.
So question, that facts are important.
I wish I can shake your hand for that question. Yeah. There's a lot of people
behave like say maybe bandolo things. So let's say four adults living in the same home, all we are relative. And you're saying that one person alone can apply for roofing.
You can't rank them either, because the thing about it is there are people
one person. Let me answer that question. Yes, one person, and that's the problem. A lot of people were trying to scam the system
and get into
that's why, you know, that delay a lot of
right, suppose the roof, all right, so the roofing our maximum 400,000 what the maximum?
500,000 for major, and then you have 200,000, and then you have 75,000.
So let's say 500,000, but let's say my roofing was 2 million, like
no, they're assisting you to rebuild. They're not going out there and people assessment say your house costs 3 million. The government is gonna know. It's assisting grant to help person. So
this is not support wrong, but maybe me understand why if 4 person live in our house. Maybe I understand why 4 of them apply.
Yeah, but they did put out the information that only 1 person from the household supposed to apply. But you have persons out there. You know, scamming is a big thing in Jamaica.
Special circumstances. Let's say 6 people live under. The government maybe can say 2. Then just a 1. We are stick with 1.
No, under the roof program is 1, but what they probably can do is there's other programs that they can sign up to get help. So if you got that assistance under the roof program, maybe you can look to another program if you need more help and sign up onto that program. But the roof program is only given 1 per household. So that's what hold up a lot of the a lot of persons getting their grant too, because they see where it was not applied for properly.
I understand people say, well, if you can afford a 2 million roofing, that means a 500,000 is nothing. But
yeah, me ask you more serious question.
I mean, the argument people take out loans to build what they want to build. So hurricane, they never have I expect certain things. So before them live under one roof and a 2 million it will cost. Yeah, me know there's scamming and this and that, but maybe the government can see and say, you know, we understand that one we say, but in a phone cases are 600 a year.
You know that the money that was donated to the government and the assessment that was done to rebuild Jamaica, that was not even, I don't even think that reached half the amount. I don't think a lot of people, I said I was going to do a video on that because people believe that the money that the government collect could have done everything. No, if you check
what was it, the 100 and I don't know much.
It was up in the $3 million.
If you have a house that costs $3 million, the maximum we may get 500,000 from the government, right?
500,000, yeah, that's the max. 500,000 for major, and then 200,000, and then 75,000. And there were other little
a lot of money, right? For people
I'm not to my computer to give somebody information, but there was some other little grants that were given out for like food and all of that. Small grants that was given out to persons.
So a person said, let's say a person have 2 property with damage. Where I said that person cannot That person them have two property than how them are gonna get.
Maybe not, you know, because they're gonna see the same TRN number coming in for the grant. So maybe not. I'm not sure, but maybe not.
What a person saying a PNP bill out South St. James, that's what he's saying. John, tell the people a PNP bill. What do you mean PNP bill South St. James?
No, like you want to PNP not so I don't know.
But you know what a lot of people need to do? A lot of people who know that they have the money to rebuild, they still apply for the grant.
You know the problem there really.
A lot of people who live foreign and know that they can rebuild their house, and because they know that the government is offering this grant, they took it.
But Teddy, sorry. You know, say the problem to me is, you know, before the Andrew Holness administration, both government was really fumbling the ball back them time. I mean, I'll go around you. I know we have to understand, say, everybody say this is a machine who go forward. And that the mindset of me, I say now, even if you get away from this color thing, this PNP, and we see where it go, we don't see it, every parish see it. So if we see something going forward, why we keep on bringing in this sore foot of the past? I will know everything I got good for the future. And that me just not catch. Even though me talk against labor right as a labor right, if something not done right, I feel like the PNP literally she said something are going good going forward. Even though it's not your party, you don't represent the party.
But John, no.
You can't change the truth, man. God.
But John, no party is perfect, you know, no prime minister is perfect.
No. But we can see direction with the eyes. Yeah, but there's something where
criticizing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That's being this generous to Jamaica where we don't live in. I guess I'm not going to live the rest of my life. If we not benefit from our pit, I go benefit. So I'm not really catch the whole trying to sabotage something or do good. And that I confuse the hell out of me. No, man, it just both if a PNP counts that there's somewhere there's something good. No labor can get me for 10 a light on that person there. May I say that person that do good. I may shower. So when I say a labor that do good, man, cut out this foolishness, man, and speak on a sinner, man.
Yeah, but John, as we say, as somebody come up here and say Twitter is a TikTok is a battlefield, so
it is a battlefield.
Maybe I come here and watch analysts and then maybe one come up and say, no, say, you know, for them case them do, but then maybe I get only for beat, you know.
Yeah, because I'm not going to make more there, so brother, no.
You remember you the kind of get like a beat first part of us.
Yeah, and them even know say, Eddie, I'm a daddy to blood clot and a man.
Oh, yeah, we cut the bad word, but
yeah, me understand, yeah, sorry. But me as I say, like, the passion of me have, for hear somebody say, when they question, when they look on that still, because I know who me is.
And trigger, for example, you know, when you go through with the party.
Yeah. And then because even with you early on. Because even with you before Kerry come in, me that hear what you just say, and me that vibe we were just say about the whole IC thing, but Kerry came in now, and she make it more, she clarify it to the point where I understand the reason why the laborers are saying it's being manipulated by them. Because you understand, me never hear about this thing where it's legit, what you call them people now? How do you call it? Department? The ICs are legit.
They told us some IP, like for example, some former chief or former Supreme Court judge.
But when was them appointed? It was appointed back in what time, like in what party were they created?
We 21, 27 now, we we kind of anyways, we just leave that alone.
No, what I say? No, something more I learn.
I found like so it was named the core, maybe contractor general. Then they moved
they named something different.
Yeah, but them kind of merge everything. They merge whole heap of departments, put it up.
When they merge it though, them never and the labor never did get rid of the heads of all the other departments.
That's we get a couple people like Greg Christie. I think Greg Christie they have to resign or retire. So they are going with a bag of foolish on that time. And I say him not do some good job with some cases. Clearly him they pursue some biasness, you know. Yeah, same thing was like you can see a JLP alone my own down. But are we
he wasn't bipartisan.
Yes, them say bipartisan BP them we did it according to a court. Remember him said the people where used the court of appeal or Supreme Court people automatically think that the judge them now no bias, but we're not here that we see overseas where we know liberal. Overseas we know we have liberal judges and we know we have conservatives. But that Jamaica now we are playing fool and make it look like some of the judges of Jamaica now.
So in Jamaica, may I ask you a question? Which part, where would the Labour Party fall in your eyes as who you are?
In terms of a judge or who?
No. Are we a liberal? Is it conservative or a liberal?
It kind of right now centrist to me, you know. It's supposed to be conservative.
Where you feel?
Conservative now, but it kind of gone, center to me. Maybe left. In some policies left. So for example, free healthcare and everything there, and free education, Republicans will never support that. Democrats will not support that. So in some sense, fiscally we're very conservative. Fiscal part of it, we're conservative.
So we're more conservative.
Yeah, but some social issues like education and health would also kind of left, you know.
Well, I always think in the middle will always be the best still. So if you have to really think where them is, I guess they're doing a good job.
Yeah, but now the parts used to be conservative, like whenever I used to believe in a free healthcare and everything, you know. I think Bruce kind of bring in that 2007 win and everything, you know. But I think they never support free healthcare and everything there.
Okay. But in other words, like the government is doing a good job.
Yeah. Definitely. So I believe them can do for speed it up because from last year October and now July. Like that kind of we know people argue that other countries, yes, we understand. We go through the major disaster 2 years and everything, but we don't want to fall now, we don't want 1 year time, next year July, I come and say still not get assist. Like.
But do you think it was because of the whole Jamaica? Back in the past, Jamaica have this thing they call a book log, where they was using book for everything. And maybe that is what's also slowing the process because them never give a chance for everything into computers yet. So if I understand, say
online, I think online Minister of Labour, right? How you go?
Yeah, but not everybody life is connected to online. Most people say, you understand, not that people even know. You understand, it's just we're coming from paper age to computer in a transition. Even though Kingston and certain places are far ahead, we have other places that we're really backwards. You understand? So people need to take that into consideration also.
Yeah. All right. So Mr. Andrea Plummer, basically I say people are Westmoreland. So we can do about the Westmoreland situation. Now, them say the parish council slow political thing. Or maybe the government just cannot give. Because you say most of the people maybe they depend on lands are enough for them. But in a certain special situation, maybe the government can.
Them can override anybody. Them can override. I think they're as the Prime Minister just saying.
Yeah.
I think he have the authority to override any decisions.
Teddy, let me ask you a question, right? How does the parish council collect money, and who's responsible for garbage collection and cleaning up? Answer that question.
Yeah, parish council responsible.
The thing is that we have NSWMA that are one, now the central government run that, right? Yeah, like central, like the government itself. So maybe the government, sad for say, but maybe some situation like that's why I'm kind of glad to the Nara thing pass where the government, the government,
is not now Westmoreland is being neglected by the PNP. It was neglected.
Yeah, but in reality, the people them still have votes, so that's how we have to just work with it, right? The people love the people, we can't go around it. You see the last election. But in the idea, even if them are PNP, we still can try to do something. We're not running Jamaicans and not just some seed. And we have Labourites down there too, so even though Labourites now are the majority currently.
No, I don't mean like that. Is every time they Westmoreland and the PNP leadership, they always just not take care of the people down there because a simple thing as garbage collection. The government purchased 150 brand new trucks. The other day they got 60 more during the hurricane. We shouldn't be having this crisis. It just
Okay.
I think Mr. Vaz company news like him decided Bobby Montague and everybody, all of them was there, you know, George Wright, all of them, you know. Yeah, in terms of the house in the Madla house. Alright, the Madla house is them. I for them, but sometimes alright. They eat, cause I don't know, the Madla house them have something. You know ever going at some of them? But just curious. Kerry.
No, bro.
Alright, so
hold on, repeat that.
Yeah, the Madla house and the Madla house them but only concern would have the eat. So all them the eat or most of them come with AC unit or what?
No man, those houses are designed. There's no heat coming up. You've never seen them in Florida or other places?
Yeah, I see them, but I see how we them build them like say obviously not for about the heat inside, right?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the heat how those are built. They are specially built. It's just that the material is different, but no, you don't have to worry about the heat. You don't have to worry about the heat. I've seen them before. Persons use them as office and different things.
Oh, somebody that complain about it?
No.
No, we just not true. Remember, basically, we call it a container, right? So obviously.
Yeah, but it's not the same kind of material like the containers. It's not the same material.
Jamaica build them, and some of them are containers.
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you about it because I've been it's padded. Teddy Lee is padded. The interior is have a different material, so I've been inside of it. So it's padded. So from in between, they put a cushion that would keep the heat away. So it's padded. It's really padded. So it's not just zinc or whatever other thing. Metal, it is padded. It is it's come with a special padding.
So you know, sometimes we then our deck post and in that like fire that I wonder if them not have no worry about that.
But Teddy,
yeah. Heat a heat, you know, Teddy. Heat a heat.
Yeah.
If you have to have in a full house and you have
but Teddy, you know more say about Westmoreland.
Yeah.
You know say well Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth people don't understand is that we are going to be the people who are going to benefit more in the future because we have a lot more to be done than the rest. Yeah. As I'm telling you, I see, it's me now as a person, bro. So because I know the development that's coming here, believe me, it's just like Wonder World. It's just La World right now until good come. Because we know it's coming. You understand what I'm saying? And we see it. So it's like, people just need everybody's saying right now, problem to me and Westman is to situate yourself for what's to come. And I thought. You set yourself for what's to come.
Oh, somebody said that car should have a ceiling. I don't know. I try to envision the one day. As we say, maybe I don't know. Most of we now with that car are burn up either AC we have to have, right? Because that TV fan.
At the coast, me right now, I not burn up. So I don't know. It depends on where you live there, man, you get burned.
Yeah. But okay, but about at night, especially anyway, we'll leave that. But so I see a comment I try to go back to. Alright, so I understand that you are the patient for weight and everything, but
and everybody can, you know. Yeah.
Imagine like you have a good house and then you live on a top all in that kind of frustrated though. I'm not growing up. I know I could now put myself in a flame shoes and I'm not lie.
Teddy, when it's a good house, what do you mean? What do you mean, Teddy? When it's a good house, they did have a good house. What do you mean?
And my concrete house get lit down on them there. You make it look like it's a good house to get lit down.
Concrete house?
I mean of concrete house.
Yeah, but you never good, Teddy, man. Never did properly.
Come on, it's a win. You know, people of them, come on, people will build up them things. The tell you maybe never passed by engineers and them. But with the concrete house, you a couple big, Mr. Jamaica walk by it. Come on, what if damage? People supermarket and them things there. So we just say overall,
Teddy,
like, you know that.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy, when me talking all this, I tell you, say, you know.
Yeah.
A month and a half I spend between St. Elizababeth and Westmoreland after hurricane, you know.
You see some good house get damaged.
Yes, some good house get damaged, but not completely damaged.
Even the White House, so White House, the nice houses on the ocean side, all of them got White House.
Yeah.
We need to understand, say, the whole Westmoreland is not like all the things, you know. Westmoreland have nice houses and nice infrastructure.
Oh, so you say some of them are also like yeah, we run everywhere Westmoreland too.
But people only show the bad part of Westmoreland. Westmoreland have some nice, stable neighborhoods.
Yeah, but the vloggers, everybody they run go down the turn on in camera, you know. And Mr.
You don't ask a question, brother. You don't ask a question.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Morning, Uncle Sergi. I want to listen, guys.
What's background?
Westmoreland. Mute your background, Uncle Soji.
I think Soji need to mute. Mute Soji.
We need to understand. Morning, Auntie Kerry. How are you? We need to understand something. Westmoreland has been underneath the hands run by the People's National Party for the past 40 to 50 years. Westmoreland is one of the worst developed parish in Jamaica. Westmoreland had a prime minister for an MP, yet still nothing was done in Westmoreland. Now, who is to be blamed for persons being under tarpaulins and all of that? The persons that is to be blamed right now, it's the parish council. They use delay tactics on the people of Westmoreland, so persons are still underneath tarpaulins. Persons are still suffering. Mosquitoes and dengue and all of these things are because of this delay tactics. Every time the government send money down there to do something, them delay, them drag them foot, them take them time, the money go back, the money keep going back, them not pay the contractor, them all kind of things. So question, who is to be blamed for their situation? Who is to be blamed for what is happening to them? Blame them MP. None of us on this app cannot say that Westmoreland talk about PJ Patterson said, let's give them Operation Pride. When Operation Pride come, PJ take up people land and give it to the people. Them now them I wonder what happened. We don't need to stop things say, oh, we're heartless and with this and with that. We are talking about one parish, Uncle Soji, that had a prime minister for an MP and nothing was done down there. So one expect Andrew to do in a 10 years when them have it for 40 years.
That's true.
It no make no sense. So when I go come on this app, and that is why I'm so irritated sometimes. I can't bother because we can't expect Andrew to fix 40 years of damage in 10 years. We can't expect Andrew to fix everything that is bad down there within the 10 years of him in this administration. You guys are getting a misunderstanding. They use delayed tactics from them own people. Them own constituency, the people that put the X beside the head, the people that put on them orange and jump up and down, got delayed tactics using them. The hospitals down there, everything down there is bad because of how them delay everything. So what we are arguing over?
Well, you know, we have to understand. We understand the side of the PNP and this and that, but the hurricane, nobody never said it, we never expect it, and also. Most of the people
Teddy, you still not make sense because they said, Teddy, you said persons are under tarpaulin, and I said to you,
we can't go around the
so Teddy, 200 container houses was to go to Westmoreland. Now let's do let's take about the logic. 200 container houses was to go to Westmoreland. We're not saying it's 200 persons that are homeless, you know, but at least 200 persons would have come from underneath the tarpaulin. Listen to what I'm saying.
No, you have to listen to now. I'm not just lecturing, because we are up here, right?
No, ask about the tarpaulin. May I answer the tarpaulin part of the conversation? 200 container houses was to go to Westmoreland. Desmond McKenzie sent $70 million to the mayor of Westmoreland to build a house bottom for 200 container houses. And every time the contractor asks about the money, the contractor asks about their payment, nothing was done till the money keep going back to Desmond, back to them, till him say, you know what? Until them sort out themselves before me send it back again. My question to you is, who prevented the container house bottom from being built so those 200 people could have come from underneath the tarpaulin? Was it not the mayor? Isn't it the mayor? Isn't it the parish council? So who are we really blaming for them still being underneath tarpaulin? The money was sent, the houses was there, but they didn't do anything just to make the Jamaica Labour Party look bad. It's just the truth. If you send money, Teddy, to somebody for do something and them a drag them foot and them not do it and you ask back for your money and you send it again and them do the same thing, would you send it back? Me just ask. Because we can match up with everyday life to what's happening down in Westmoreland. It's nobody's fault but the mayor, the municipal people them, why people still underneath tarpaulin.
We can get attacked now. Yeah, I understand the municipal powerful and this and that. But you're saying the government cannot go around that. I'm just curious.
I never said that. I never said that the government can go around it. But
the government cannot go around it, Kimmy. The government present state, it cannot go around it. Nara is what is gonna make it go around. They cannot go around it, brother. The municipality there, that is the problem. You cannot go around it.
Hold on, make a reason. So, the 3 PNP MPs, Westmoreland look like that alone.
Yeah.
So they're going to power, the ultimate power is the NP and the
parish council. No, the parish council. The parish council and the MP.
Don't move, them can't move, Teddy.
Yeah, we understand that. But no, we have caretakers, right? Caretakers.
They have nothing to do with it. They can't do nothing to it, Teddy.
Oh, so
the parish council. The parish council. Teddy, you now listen, Teddy. The parish council have to give permission for everything done.
Yeah, we understand what you are saying.
Say, but why you not? But you say, but the parish council.
Hold on, you general. We can't say like certain work can get done because of
you're not here. What do you mean it cannot get done unless the parish council says
Alright, so the same truth is on fine as St. Elizabeth.
That is why, because St. Elizabeth is a different, run under a different parish council.
Yeah, but them have issues, right?
JLP. Parish council is, listen, they are out in the field because they are JLP. You don't understand.
Yeah, well, I'm a general. So I say St. Elizabeth don't have the issues, though.
No, but St. Elizabeth, they don't have the issues like Westmoreland.
Westmoreland, no.
Oh, so nobody so people still, everybody get them host and everything.
Everybody can't get their host, Teddy. What is wrong with you, Teddy? Oh, everybody get their host already, Teddy. You're going like a 1-2 and you get host. You're not reason, Teddy. You're not reason. Yeah, look at the PNP, man. Yeah, man. Later, man. Can you look at the PNP? Yeah.
Come on, all right, coach. I'm just saying we know one dimensional and we have to try to think otherwise, isn't it?
But Teddy, your thinking is not logical, sweetheart. We are saying to you, I'm not argue. I'm saying to you, let's think about it.
Yeah, but me I say everything, the municipal, yes, and them are feed them parish council, this and that, but me I say the government can't find any ways for go around it. What the purpose of
what way is the government going to go around it? Let me ask, hold on, Teddy, you ask a question. So you would want to be the leader of something in a one place, right? And all of a sudden you just see somebody come and I try to take out what you say. Teddy, please understand this. Every part of Jamaica have their parish council. Every part of Jamaica have persons that are set to run those type of areas. And if the parish council get the money, I get whatever it is. Let's say the parish council get some garbage truck, and the parish council keep the garbage truck them on the parish council property. Teddy, please understand what we are saying. Nobody can go in there and drive out the truck them. If the parish council never pay pay the contractor. Nobody can blame the contractor for not doing any more work. So it's all about the parish council being in charge. So who really and truly did that hold down the people them down in Westmoreland? The parish council. Because the government did their part. Please understand what we are saying. The government of Jamaica did their part by sending the money, gathering the money, make sure that everything's sorted out, and then it is the parish council now to ensure that the people them get house. By the way, let me just fix this. The government not have to give back nobody no house. But it's the government, the parish council now, after the government find the money for the container house bottom there, is the parish council should have seen to it that those container bottoms were built and those 200 persons are living in a house. The government do what them did for do, Teddy. Parish council did what they wanted to do, which was to delay tactics, which was to ensure the people them and say, oh Jesus Christ, liberate a weekend. It's just the truth.
Oh, we never know a parish council will make a run with it. But anyways, as we say overall, we have to learn to go beyond strategies. So the PNP of them strategies is that them own a parish council, them delay. What the government can do for ground it or does that. We just say like, we say Desmond a try something now, Desmond start pointing out, but in the quiet. You never dare tell nobody say, hey, the main reason why them things never dare happen because this and that. Why them start, because bloggers start make noise, them start say this are the reason. So we have to wait until people start ball out before we start come out and say this is why this is happening. You know what I mean? So just that me I say overall, but the main point where I say even if the PNP control this and that, you're saying the local government minister or the government itself cannot do anything about it. That we are trying for a reason.
But that's the truth. The government do what them did to do already, Teddy. Understand what we are saying now? All right. So look, let me just help you. Let me say this to you. The government, the parish council right to the government and say, here what? Them people here, then they pan the land there, and we need to try to help them. The government said, okay, how much will it cost? Full? Remember now, you know, the government go and them sit down and them work out the finances of whatever the land they will cost to get the people them fixed together. The government say, all right, we'll find the money, we can't help you now. But yes, still when the same government, when them turn to forget the help, them are trying to sabotage the said government. To say the said government is not doing anything. The said government is causing people to be homeless and hungry and this and that. My question to you, Teddy, and if you be real, when was it the government's responsibility to give people houses? But the well-thinking government where we have, say, you know what, people don't have it, so we are giving them some house. But Teddy, even though we are giving them the houses, the parish council is still making sure the Jamaica Labour Party look like say we not do nothing for the people them in Jamaica. Please understand. So them I use delay tactics, sabotage, anything them can do to make people come on this internet. TikTok, international TikTok, come say Andrew are wicked. Just under that, that's all I'm trying to say to you. So even if the government go down there and say, so why, when the government go down there and say, so why this isn't done? They can't give a good definite answer. But the money was there. The money was sent. The money was there, Teddy. The money is there. What we want to know to understand is them get the money, then get the help, and then delay tactics. Right, Paul?
Well,
them get the money, them get the container houses, Westmoreland people, parish council, delay tactics for the people them come on the internet come say Andrew wicked. There's no other way to sum it up. There's no other way to sum it up than just that.
You come in now and make a point.
That's it. That's it. And so when I see them come out, Teddy, and I say, oh, this now one and this now, please go do some little research and check. But 200 house, we even in there say, oh, comes Andrew send the 200 house go Westmoreland first. Why the house them not split up? Why some now got St. Elizabeth? We said that. But look who got the first 200 houses, Westmoreland. But who still live under Chapalin? Westmoreland because of the parish council. That is all we are said to you.
You can come in and say something now.
That's just it. That's just it. delayed tactics, sabotage, tarnish the man's reputation. That is what they are using to destroy the country. And for us Jamaicans to think that nothing have one.
And everything we're saying, but
you have sense, use it.
The fact of the matter is that people still live on the top part. We can't go around that, you see me?
And who for that?
Yeah, man, that's the argument, that's the we can't go around.
But whose fault is that, Teddy?
Okay.
You make it sound like the government was responsible. So what were you doing with your 50 years of life while you not have a house? So the government responsible to give back a house.
The people they have them house now, whether it's a tent, people them a hurricane blow it down. So don't make it look like them they have big government for what's remember hurricane lit down the people.
Teddy, me see one able-bodied man, man when I look like nothing doing come on the internet and say, oh God, a month me under this such a calling. Excuse, a man like you could have find something to start put together for your family. The government is not responsible for us. The government is responsible for infrastructure development and make sure that the country. Teddy, you give me a migraine.
Yeah, but yeah, but I said the government provide all this stuff. That's why we have NHT and them thing there. So I understand the argument we are
them NHT, them can got NHT, send them to NHT, Teddy. The government already have a social housing program that must give back people housing. You are tell the government of Jamaica to build house if everybody will lose it at the start, as if the government is responsible for your personal life. The government is responsible for the well-being of the country, and when you do with the opportunity when you get it, that is the fact. If you are gonna tell me say Angie must go down to Westmoreland and yes so and build house, build so when you done build everybody else. And the same ungrateful people they might get house and go come back when the internet comes to Andrew are wicked.
So basically I'm not to get a house then or not like that because
Teddy, I even though with all what Kimmy said, the government did put programs together to help persons rebuild back their homes. You know, it might not be the full grant for everyone, but a program was put together to help them rebuild. There was definitely some sabotaging going on where a lot of persons weren't able to get their grant. Some persons weren't able to get their grant.
We can say something now, Teddy.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Alright, you know, but it sounds like we want to start from the beginning. It seems to me the problem of Westmoreland started way back. It's just that the hurricane have exposed many of the shortcomings in the life of the people in Westmoreland and other places like this. That the government of the day in those times never set the thing right. And because of those type of shortcomings, we are where we are today. And the hurricane exposed them type of shortcomings, as I said earlier. Right? Kimmy is right to a very large extent that the role of the government in the life of the people is not to provide them with house like that, just like that. There's a process that must be engaged. See, it seems to me that the discussion that people want to have is that the government has not made an attempt to improve the situation after the hurricane in the life of the people of Westmoreland. Nothing is further from the truth, they always say. That is right. The fact of the matter is that if the municipality in Westmoreland have been very active and really and truly concerned about the well-being of the people, then they would have to get them want to come and say that it's going to bring in some housing solution, but a base must be set up. Then the government, then the Westmoreland municipality should first put up the first set of money without central government if they are the people interested at heart. But it's clear to me that they have a different interest at heart, and it's clear to a lot of people that the municipality in Westmoreland have a different agenda, and that agenda is to extend the pain point of the people, so that it will come across that the government is not care about the misery index that the people is going through, right? Because if you follow the argument by Desmond Mackenzie, there's a market supposed to build, and money has been provided to build the market, and that market has not been built all now. So the problem with Westmoreland and the lethargic approach to development is a constant one. Is that the hurricane have exposed that, and so we have to bear in mind that that the people in Westmoreland are where they are because, in part, the leadership that lead them, both from the parliamentary level and from the divisional level, which is the municipality level, has not taken the interest of the people quite along the line of respect. We can't say otherwise. We can't say otherwise. You know, look at Westmoreland in 2026. They are scrapping for pieces to get together. They have had the Prime Minister, they have about 3 ministers of government, and their life is a misery long before the hurricane.
All right, so Mr. me hear where you say everything. By the way, people, maybe me so go run, you know. But as I say, I think the main purpose of NARA for go around all of them basically sabotaging there, which is a good thing. As I say, well, you know, I just say sometimes here labor rights like why Westmoreland are a rare set of people ever. Yeah, but I say we kind of have to be careful, you know. Not because maybe majority of the people vote for PNP. A lot of people not vote now where basically maybe fed up with the PNP or not, but when we kind of try to say PNP, them are the worst thing.
Teddy, we're not saying that they are the worst.
Teddy, when you look at the performance of the member of parliament and the councillors in the life of Westmoreland, you have to conclude to yourself as an objective analysis that the people of Westmoreland don't hold themselves in much high regard. They can't help but say that. How do you retain a party to lead you after spending 50 odd years as your member of parliament councillors? And this is where we are in Westmoreland life. The government in 2026 has to be doing a water project and run through Westmoreland, value over $1.8 million US dollars. How do you explain that? What have the previous member of parliament and councillors been doing in the past? It tells you something about the people. You can't. It's good to blame the member of parliament and the councillors, you know. Make no doubt about that. But you have to look at the people. And
but as we said, but understand where you have a thing where you call loyalty and sometimes the trend. So for example, some seats in America, you have some seats where will never turn red and will never turn blue. In Jamaica, you have some seats where maybe them will never turn green or them will never turn orange. But the people them are vote. You know, just when I look at the people them sad, but some of them maybe down the road or not, but them still are gonna vote the way.
Can I say something, please?
Me against it, but guess what?
Empress wants to read something, but before she read it, I want to say something to you.
Yeah.
Eddie, when Desmond Mackenzie said that the people that was in the Petersfield High School had to relocate, this lady came on the app and she said, well, we're supposed to go. She a big woman, Teddy. Big woman. I can see that this woman that touched her 60s. Big woman. Where we're supposed to go, and she called them drunk and all kind of things. Let me say something to you, Teddy. Now, for these people sat down and waited on the handout. And they keep getting the one-time handout every election, a one envelope here, and then think that was all at it, that was good and dandy. And so we're going to continue to vote for the one envelope or the $5,000. They never that look on the fact that these houses that they're living in, they are not suitable to withstand anything. So what will happen to them? Teddy, I'm not being heartless when I say this, but listen, some of them put themselves in a situation where them in as it relates to housing, and they are now looking for the government of Jamaica to build 3-story, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. One person even stated, one person said they don't want a container house, a concrete house, them want.
Yeah, man. Tell them must come for.
You get me?
You never did
that demand a concrete
before Empress come, but I don't want to opine. But the lady have a valid question. If I was get it done and school should it there, where should I go?
What do you mean?
Where?
No. Empress. Teddy, you're not gonna worry with that argument.
Yeah. Oh, Empress Mike still lock off.
Empress.
Morning. I'm here listening to Nationwide. I wanted to talk but I'm going to listen to the news now.
Oh, news time. I wonder if we can maybe come back 3 o'clock or something and then
come on back a little more. I'm gonna listen to Nationwide.
Anyways, people,
All right.
big up yourself, Empress, and everybody. Everybody, time for coming out and